Hey guys, it's been a while since I last did an update on the tanks, so I figured it's about time I fill you guys in on what's going on. So here are my shrimp eating the white crystal MK breed food, and I just dropped this off into the tank and they're loving it. Those two at the bottom right here are the little babies from the first batch, and that one in the back too. And there's my buried mama. And then this morning, there she is in the back, I was telling my sister that this one had eggs in her back and she was mating with a male, and she's like, oh my gosh, they're mating? And I'm like, yeah, so she should have eggs soon. And we just got home from breakfast and she's buried. So I have another little buried female. She has a really small clutch of eggs. I don't know if you can see that. I was hoping throwing in food would help her to come out a little bit more. There she goes. She's got a little itty bitty batch of eggs. It's tiny compared to mama bear's, but she's really small compared to mama. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see how she does. She doesn't have the racing stripe on her back like mama bear and a couple of the other ones do. So I'm not sure her babies will either, but that's okay. They're still cute. I just came home and it looks like she dropped all of her eggs already. Oh well, better luck next time. So mama bear's eggs are due pretty soon here. I can already see little eyes in the eggs, and I started seeing eyes, what, a couple days ago, Kimberly, right?
Yeah.
And it was my sister that first spotted them. So I'm guessing she's going to be giving birth within the next week or so. Exciting! So here's my neon yellow tank right now. Not much has really changed. There's still a lot of growth as far as the plants go. I do have a lot more baby water sprites at the top of the tank. I have maybe 8 pretty sizable ones that came from the mother plant, and then I have a bunch of little itty bitty ones that have fallen off and floated to the top as well. Now over here I have the Anubias. I think this is Anubias Nana, and it's been doing really awesome. This little leaf right here has just sprouted and unfurled, so brand new leaf. I've had maybe like 3 or 4 brand new leaves within the last couple of weeks, so this one's doing really well. My Java moss jungle has grown kind of crazy. I'm thinking of trimming it down, but I'm probably going to wait until after the babies are born, because Java moss is just a really great hiding space for baby shrimp. So I'm going to leave that there until they're about a couple weeks old, and then I'm going to trim it down so it's not so crazy. My foreground plants are doing really well. I've got Crypt Parva and Dwarf Sagittaria right in the front here, and they are just growing like crazy in this little itty bitty tank. I even have a little runner right in that rock crevice there where there's not even that much light. That's so weird. But I am going to be giving these away to a lucky winner in my RAOK. And if you guys haven't heard of that yet, make sure you check out my last video. I will post a link to that below, but I'm going to be giving away a couple of my plants in that little giveaway. And then over here, I've got my little bouquet from Jay. It's so cute. I don't think it's grown, you know, very much, but it's still really green, really lush. So I have high hopes for this little guy to do really well in this tank. And most people attach it to driftwood or to a rock, but I just have it planted in the substrate like that. And I did add 3 little mineral balls. These are supposed to help with shell growth and molting and provide necessary minerals to the shrimp. So just dropped those in today. I've got the Indian almond leaves all over. So you can see the shrimp have definitely been chowing down on them. And then over here, I've got them all huddled together near the filter intake. So I don't know what that's about. I've never seen this happen before. I just did a water change, so maybe that's why, but that's pretty funny. Got a little baby right there. That's from the first batch right in front. Little baby. The mini Pelia is doing really well. It looks like it's attaching itself to the rocks just fine, but I do have little pieces all over the place, like over here and over there, and I think it's just attaching itself to the substrate, which is fine. I don't really mind it. And then the moss balls over here have definitely grown in size. I don't really know how I feel about the moss balls now. I mean, they don't really intrude on the way the tank looks, but they don't really do anything either. But I don't know, I'll figure that out later. And the sword is just growing like crazy. Super lush, super green. And it's just a really great background plant for my little nano tank. So yeah, that's pretty much where everything is at right now. All the shrimp are doing fine except for my buried female this morning that is no longer buried. So sad. And over here is my opae'ula tank, which is a little bit crazy. There is hair algae and gunk on everything. So I'm gonna redo this tank this weekend. I mean, the plants are doing fine, but they're just covered in stuff. So the pennywort's been growing like crazy. It grows all the way to the top of the tank there. The Java fern's doing great. The runners on the dwarf side are doing great. I've got a couple new ones sprouting here. I've got some new growth on the anacharis. I've got growth on the water sprite on the top. And the Java moss, it's bouncing back. So it turned really brown for a while, and now it has new green leaves everywhere, or fronds everywhere, I guess. And the Kato is really green now, but it's got the hair algae all over the place. So I am gonna go to Aquaworks this weekend with the gift certificate that my sister got me and get some coral sand for here, or for the substrate, and completely redo this tank. But I mean, for now the shrimp look fine. They're pretty red, pretty relaxed and everything. It's just, this tank just looks so crazy and ugly to me right now. And over here I have prepared the things for my RAOK, which are 2 Indian almond leaves and then a bunch of MK braid samples. So over here I've got cheeseburger, black diamond, white crystal, red diamond, baby food, silver powder, and golden powder. And then I'll also be throwing in some of my water sprite, which are great nitrate sponges. So if you have a nitrate problem, these will really soak those up and help to maintain your water parameters. And then I'm also going to throw in some of my dwarf sage because I've got quite a few of them in here. Again, if you guys have not checked out my other video for the giveaway, make sure you do. And if you want to enter, follow the instructions in the description. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. And if you guys enjoyed my videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.